Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. So this video is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. Because you're looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get them through SeatGeek. Use my last name, code Hodge at checkout. Get yourselves $20 off your tickets. That's good for first-time orders only. So if you ordered through SeatGeek before, like make a new account, you can still use the code. But yeah, get $20 off any ticket for any event in the entire world. If you just get your tickets through SeatGeek using my last name over on checkout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and jump in with the first news story of the day. We're talking about WWE. We're talking about the tour. We're talking about tour dates. We're talking about Atlanta, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys have not heard, if you did not watch the broadcast last night for WWE Saturday Night's main event, it's true. WWE is coming back to Atlanta because we kept seeing these listings that Evolution was going to be in Atlanta. Then everyone's saying, no, Evolution's not. It's in the Northeast somewhere. I can't remember where everyone was saying. That's what the rumors were legitimately saying. Was like going to be Evolution 2, finally, another all-women's pay-per-view, right? It's going to be in Connecticut or something. I'm like, okay. But no, they've actually announced it's going to go with the Saturday Night's main event to kind of make it an attraction of a deal. So the next Saturday Night's main event will be taking place, of course, in July. They'd announced that Saturday Night's main event will actually be in Atlanta, Georgia on the Saturday night. Then the next night after that, of course, is Sunday, and that Sunday, we're actually going to be having the Evolution 2 show. So they're kind of combining it so they both kind of get a show there. Because I'm like, why are they just doing a women's show? Because originally, like, the Evolution show, was the answer because the women couldn't wrestle in Saudi Arabia. Now it's kind of changed a bit. So it's like, well, why are we doing that? But now it's still they're having like a Saturday Night's main event show and Evolution show. So the question is that Saturday Night's main event going to be a men's only show? I'm not sure. It very well could be, though. But basically, they announced this is happening in July in Atlanta, which is very exciting, and tickets are going on sale, like, already in the past. I really don't know why they do this. They announced the show, they're like, everyone in Atlanta, if you want to come to a wrestling show, we're going to do one. We're going to do one really, really soon. And they give you, like, no warning, like, tickets on sale tomorrow. It's like, wait, I didn't have even time to save up for it. I didn't even know you were coming. What the heck? They just don't give you no warning anymore. You just gotta be ready for WWE to be there. You gotta be ready. All right, the next news story of the day, if you guys also didn't watch Saturday Night's main event, you would already know this, kind of. So Cody Rhodes returned last night at Saturday Night's main event. Cody Rhodes is back from his hiatus after losing the title at WrestleMania, and a lot of people have been there and like, why is he back already? Like, what is going on? Like when Roman lost the title, Roman just went poof. Like Cody didn't get that long of a break. Like, it's literally May and he's already back, and Mania was in April. Well, what's going on? It wasn't even gone like barely a month. So basically, yeah, he's wrestling. They're doing a match at Money in the Bank. Cody said, we're gonna have this tag team match. So just making like Money in the Bank to more feel like that kind of a filler of a show. I mean, the champion's wrestling on Money in the Bank this year, which is kind of cool. But like, yeah, it's kind of a filler of a show. For the championship, the main champion of the entire company, he's gonna be in a tag team match. Like, okay. So yeah, basically John Cena's teaming up with Logan Paul to take on the team of Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. That is the definition of kind of like just like kind of a filler kind of thing. I mean, it's gonna be cool. You always have cool moments in tag matches, but at the same time, it's like the title's not on the line. This premium live event that you guys are charging like $6,000 for a ticket to go to. It's kind of silly, but nonetheless, the Money in the Bank ladder matches are always like the pinnacle of that show, like anyway. But anyway, the news thing I have here for you guys today is that Triple H has confirmed that the match is official and it is happening at Money in the Bank. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is actually the only confirmed news stories I've talked to you guys about today. It's time to get those juice boxes out, get those juice boxes ready, because it's time to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor we'll be talking about today is about that Saturday Night's main event that is happening in Atlanta, Georgia in July. One of the probably like the pinnacle kind of thing that's happened in the show that they're going to be promoting the show so heavily about is it looks like this may be the actual venue we've been talking about for a while where Goldberg's retirement match will be. So Goldberg is having another match with WWE. I mean, I've heard so many different things. It's like kind of confusing. So I've heard he's having a few more matches. I've heard he's doing a feud with Gunther this summer and he's going to be wrestling at like the whatever, the Saudi Arabia show or something like that. He's going to wrestle at SummerSlam and then he's going to have his retirement match or something. I think it's kind of went through like a lot of different options here, but basically this is saying it's it, because of course Goldberg is from Atlanta, so it kind of makes sense to retire in his like hometown or whatever. So yeah, basically Atlanta, Saturday night's main event, apparently that's going to be Goldberg's retirement match. I'm not entirely sure, it's kind of confusing and we'll get more details as things become closer, I guess. But this current rumor is Goldberg's last match will be Saturday night's main event in Atlanta in July. All right, the next rumor is about WrestleMania 42. So if you guys have not heard this news, then it's kind of a wild one. So basically, WrestleMania 42, that would be next year's WrestleMania. It was officially announced to be in New Orleans, Louisiana, right? It was officially announced, like, what, during WrestleMania this past year? I mean, this year, that next year's WrestleMania would be in New Orleans. Apparently, WWE have went back on that and actually canceled that. It is no longer going to be in New Orleans. And the entire time of me being a WWE fan for like the past like 12 years or whatever, I have never, and I mean never ever, seen them go back after they announced the show, being like, hey, everyone in New Orleans, guess what? You're getting a WrestleMania. Then they're just like, JK, just kidding. Nah, you're not getting nothing. You guys suck. You get nothing. We're going to do it somewhere else. So, yeah, so basically to make them feel a little bit better, they gave them a consolation prize of being like, you can have Money in the Bank instead. You can have like this Money in the Bank. I mean, don't get me wrong, Money in the Bank is my favorite premium live event. I love the concept of it, but it is not a WrestleMania caliber show at all. So basically they said, you can have Money in the Bank, and then we'll bring WrestleMania here like another time. They said basically another year they'll get WrestleMania. So, which brings up in the question, okay, if WrestleMania 42 is not going to be in New Orleans, then where the heck is it going to be? So the guesses are whatever. Obviously they got more money because they get the money from the city has to pay to have the show there. So some city kind of swooped down and say, well, we'll pay double whatever they are. We'll just take it. So yeah, basically there's been a lot of rumors going around. It's international locations. Everyone's going like, oh, it's Saudi Arabia because they got the money to be paying up for that. Or maybe London finally really wants it desperately, is paying up the money. But now the rumors have really taken a turn. There's been like a million rumors since this development, and basically it's saying as of right now that WrestleMania 42 is going to be in Las Vegas. You may be having a little deja vu here, kind of scratching and being like, wait, wasn't WrestleMania in Vegas this year? Yeah, it was. So it'd be the first time, I guess, in WrestleMania history, WrestleMania be in the same location 2 years in a freaking row. So yeah, it's not officially announced yet, but apparently it's very close to being finalized. The deal with Las Vegas, they just really enjoyed having WrestleMania there, and they're willing to pay up a lot of money to have it there once again. So yeah, WrestleMania 42 will be in Vegas, and yeah, Mania's in Vegas again. So yeah, I guess that's what's happening, at least as of the current rumors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and this is it. This is the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside this episode of WWE News and Rumors. This is about none other than our current undisputed WWE champion. We're talking about John Cena here. So John Cena, what's his plans? What's going on here? Because, okay, Cody Rhodes is returning. Obviously, he still has unfinished business with Cena. At least he thinks so, right? He's in there being like, Cena, and we'll do this match. So yeah, they're having the tag team match at Money in the Bank, which is interesting to say the least. There's rumors saying Travis Scott's going to be at Money in the Bank, which will lead into something. And then there's also, as we look forward into more of the summer, there's SummerSlam happening. You have to have like huge match for SummerSlam. So what's John Cena's match? As of this recording and what I've heard is, the rumors is, they're doing the WrestleMania rematch, pretty much. They're doing Cody Rhodes and Cena again. That's kind of the thing. But that's kind of like, they're kind of, I don't know, it's kind of lazy kind of way, but it seems like the way that most years go is being like, oh, we have this great match at WrestleMania. The title's going to change hands at WrestleMania. And then guess what? At SummerSlam, we'll have a WrestleMania rematch, and the person who lost the title will try to wrestle again and maybe win the title back or something like that. That's kind of like the format they've kind of been going with, I've realized in the past few years. Well, I'd like to see it switched up a little bit, and it definitely has to be switched up a little bit. If they're doing Cody and Cena again, they got to do like some kind of stipulation. It's got to be like a steel cage match. It's got to be like a Hell in a Cell match, a TLC match, a last man standing match, a no DQ, something. You guys get the point here. They got to switch it up. Either that or add someone else to it. Throw Randy Orton in there. Throw R-Truth in there or something. Make it a triple threat match or fatal four-way. Make it something exciting, and I really hope that's what they do and not just a standard like freaking rematch. So there you guys said, that's actually do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your one and only undisputed king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.